what the Commonwealth raised does raise serious issues, not just the rights of counsel, but Ms. Reed's right to a fair trial and all that that entails.
And that is where we begin tonight at 11. The judge in the Karen Reed case explains why she abruptly suspended last week's hearing. Now, Reed is accused of hitting and killing her Boston police officer boyfriend, John O'Keefe, in 2022. Thanks for staying up late with us. I'm Priscilla Casper.
And I'm Colton Bradford. Now, today's hearing, it went for several hours with both sides going back and forth here. And even though it ended with no rulings, we did learn a whole bunch today. So the main reason for Judge Beverly Cannone's grave concerns, she said it's because of the previously undisclosed relationship between Reed's defense counsel and ARCCA witnesses. Prosecutor Hank Brennan accused the defense of failing to make it known that the witnesses were paid $23,000 and were collaborating with attorney Alan Jackson. Attorney Robert Alessi, who is new to the defense, fired back. Take a look here.
We've spoken to them only for the purposes of coordination of their testimony and their background.
Now, Alessi says the $23,000 bill, it was paid after the trial, but there was no prior financial arrangement. He also added that they were surprised by the invoice as well.
And with that, we do want to bring in our NBC 10's Michael Rosenfield. He's joining us live outside of the courthouse in Dedham.
Yeah, Michael, good evening to you. I know that you talked to a retired judge earlier, as well as a legal analyst regarding today's hearing. What are they telling you tonight?
Well, both are wondering what Judge Cannone might do here. There's a lot of legal analysis coming in tonight following today's critical hearing here at this courthouse. Karen Reed's attorneys on the defense themselves after accusations surfaced that they may have misled the court during Reed's first trial. At issue, a payment they now acknowledge making to two experts who testified at the trial, but they never disclosed that payment to the court.
I do not envy the judge having to decide those issues.
Retired Massachusetts Superior Court Judge Jack Lew says Judge Cannone has to clear up any questions, as she'll want no basis for appeal if the second trial ends up at the state Supreme Court.
But if the defendant loses, the Supreme Judicial Court will go over this with a fine-tooth comb.
Lew does not think Cannone will refer Reed's attorneys for any investigation into unethical conduct, even if she does find some wrongdoing.
This judge is very careful. I applaud that. And I don't think she would lightly take actions that would result in bar counsel taking actions. But I think she'd be justified in giving somebody a dressing down in court.
There's no doubt now the experts were in fact paid for their testimony during the first trial.
NBC 10 legal analyst Michael Coyne thinks there could be significant consequences for Reed's attorneys at the hands of Judge Cannone.
I'm not so sure anything she heard today dissuades her from the fact that there were misrepresentations made that something has to be done about.
So the hearing resumes next week. We'll have to wait and see what kind of repercussions there may be, if any at all, for Karen Reed's attorneys. Live at the courthouse in Dedham tonight, Michael Rosenfield, NBC 10 Boston.
Michael, thank you. A lot to cover today in court. NBC 10 Boston is your home for the Karen Reed case. 3 hearings are scheduled for next week. It's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. We will carry them live online on our sister station, NECN, and on our streaming channels. Just search Boston News on your favorite platform. We'll also bring you live coverage when the trial gets underway on April 1st.